toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. The Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. When the Spartans and Wolverines tangled last year, Michigan came out on top by a touchdown, 24-17. Neither team really had vintage seasons, but for the Wolverines, beating both of their rivals had to alleviate some of the disappointment.
It certainly did. I think anytime they're playing a rivalry game, it really comes down to the mistakes and not turning the football over. That was the difference in the game last year. Sparty turned it over once. Michigan did not. Colson Loveland had a big game at tight end for the Wolverines. I think in this game, David, who takes care of the football the best? I think that determines who wins.
Yeah, and Michigan State had almost 100 yards more of offense, so they moved the football, but you're right. It's those critical mistakes. And Michigan, last year, very successful against their rivals. Can they continue that trend?
Back to throw, it's Underwood. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. Has to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Spartans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gonna run it, it's Haynes. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Rides to the backfield, and there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Hey, don't give him another ring.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here's the handoff. The Wolverines get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Haynes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll run it. It's Haynes. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Handoff from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but it's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that will shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now the throw. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Child. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Line gets set, first down. Grabbed in the
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down.
Can make a play here.
Motion
Take
from
it
the
to
wideout.
him. They can't stop him.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt.
Be a good day, boys.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the option. Oh, better look out! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to pass. It's underway. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. There's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Underwood. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the back going to try to flip the field with this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Getting off the defender. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies every day.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on this? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're not talking about ranking trophies.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off-play action. On the line, it's Frazier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Spartans line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCulley. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Gives it on the option. And the Wolverines get it past the sticks. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decimal meter on 3rd down. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going to run it.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off.
He's loose. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. It's Chubb. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to that. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kelly. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And there he is again. Another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here we go now. Here we go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Score zone. Let's get it.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. The short hands, it's Simpson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the move, it's Frazier. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes to play, and we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Good timing on the quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Got his man on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. third and short. They'll try to pick it up with the pass. Red near the marker. It's McCulley. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to set the tone with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Child. There's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Spartans will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Hayes.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. To the air, it's Underwood. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quickly to the flat wide receiver screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking for space, it's Marshall. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. It's caught. It's McCulley. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Mark. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. This is a designed run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use the conversion, not to mention multiple scores. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the catch. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Simpson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time. He goes out throwing. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Kelly. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. The give to the back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air, it's Child. Pulls it in, it's Frazier. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's McCray. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Complete to start this drive. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's McCulley. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Underwood. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, This offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Keep the ball moving.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Billy. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Just keeps slinging it. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On third down, he drops the throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they're going to send out the field goal unit and take the offense off the field. Good right down the boulevard. That gets them back to within 10. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Touchdown, Sparty. The defense putting points on the board.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. South Carolina is ruling the roost right now. What an offensive showcase today. They can't be stopped. They're up by 28 over Alabama. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, we'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. While they dial up on second and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Give it to 22. Do not give it to 22.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. All tied up here in the fourth quarter.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. To throw, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Wolverines will line it up on first and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He rolls it high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 20. Makes a man miss. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Move the ball in our defense.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, Michigan! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nice room to throw that one in there. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Going to the running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Back to pass, it's Child. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to power their way in. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake.
defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Nice move to keep running. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fred behind the line. It's Klein. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Makes a connection. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in.
Waste of time.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home a mighty Paul Bunyan trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.